Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, Tim was at home, recording from his house, and now he is up at his parents' house. I hope you all are doing well. I got out of the hospital yesterday, and now I am trying to recover from the third bout of consolidation, my fourth dose of chemotherapy. And so far things are going about as well as could be hoped. I think in the last episode, what did we do? It's been 5 days since I recorded. I can't remember. I think we did free drones things. And I think we might be doing a little more of that now with some lurkers. Actually, no, I want to explore some caves today. But first, we have something important to do. I went ahead off screen and I got some stupid some stupid steel made from Bernard over in Foundry. The quality is acceptable to me. I have 3 plates created. This is the lowest quality at 137. And we have 2 more, one of quality 148 and one of 177. I have never seen super steel plates or anything for that matter that I can think of except for perhaps spikes be higher than quality 170 before. This is amazing. And I'm not sure what to do with this. One of these should be used to craft our armor, and the other one of these should be used to craft our weapon. I'm not sure which one should be which, though. So, my plan in this episode, to start with, is to go back to Foundry and get these metal plates converted to fibers, which we will then use to create ourselves some tabby boots, because I'm going to make Cave Hopper infused tabby boots, is the plan currently with these plates. But then, I was curious what you guys would think about the other 2 sets of super steel. Which one of those should make our weapon, and which one of them should make our armor? Obviously the higher one will inflict more damage, or have greater dodge and evasion. So, I'm not sure. The plan for the super steel weapon was also to make it an electrical weapon, and that is still the plan. I would like to make it such. It won't lose any of its damage potential if we attach an electrical discharger to it, as opposed to if we make it an energy weapon, in which case it loses some percentage of its damage output. It does mean we can't use a super steel spear against coil spiders, but I would be going back to a Tichrome spear at that point. In any case, here's our house as well, in case you guys haven't seen it in a while. The first floor is now completely kitted out, with the exception of hanging the beast's skull on the wall here. I think it was Roe who mentioned that we can sell the head to the Chortists, and I've never done that before, so I'd like to see what exactly happens there. But otherwise, everything, well, I guess except the camera system, is actually now installed on our house. And look at this, everyone. We had a burglar try to break into our home, and he was greeted by our 2 plasma turrets, and down he went. This is why I spent so much money on these plasma turrets, because I really didn't want my stuff being taken from this jerk. And thankfully, he is quite dead. Unfortunately, he will be here forever. It's not possible for you to clean up the corpse, but you do get another container as opposed to leave garbage on as you walk out of your home. Now with that said, maybe we do this faster. We can use some juice to speed this entire process up. Actually, we can use the juice to give you guys an idea of what the numbers will be, and with a quick save, and then pick up a juice to make up for what we're about to spend. So instead of walking over to Foundry, which was my original intention, let's go ahead and drink it up. So what I'm going to do is convert all of these to fibers. Bring them back here. Well, actually, oh, you know what? It's not going to work. That's not going to work because I don't have the leather I want, which is greater siphoner leather. No. I don't know what the percentages will... I don't know what the numbers are going to look like without greater siphoner leather. Because that's what I want to make our final armor out of. Okay, so then we won't do this quite yet. I feel like the 177 should be used to make the actual weapon. Because when we swing, we want to do as much damage as possible. And I can use sprint and other tricks to try to stay out of enemies' line of sight to avoid getting shot at. We'll probably do that. Could also, though, just skip the super steel armor and just stick with armor like what we're wearing and make some side beetle carapace armor or something of the sort. No, we'll play it by ear, I guess. But if you guys have any advice or any thoughts on the process, let me know. Okay, so we're going to found... let's go to the Dude's Cave Home first. Drink a juice, buy a juice. Hey, dude. Or in this case, 2 juices. Thank you, sir. And we haven't talked to Dude in a while. Let's hang out with him just for a brief question. Dude, can you tell me something interesting? They ever talk about burrs? They are fascinating, highly social creatures. Dangerous, but still fascinating. I should know, I lived with them for a month. That's how I got this scar. He points to his forehead. Take a closer look at his forehead. No matter how hard you look at it, you feel the steady scars. All in all, respect their territory, don't mess with them, and they won't mess with you. Unless they see you. Cheers. Later, dude. Okay, so let's go to Foundry. And head to its... Hey, you know what? We should have done this a different way. We should have just gone to the entrance of... Well, no. This is fine. I don't need to conserve juice any longer. I think I still have like 16 bottles of this stuff in my freezer in our home. Similar to how I keep soda sometimes. Just can't keep it in there for too long, or you have to thaw it out for quite a few days. Because to make the fibers, by the way, we have to do that out here with Lanny. There's no other way to do it. But these Cave Hopper boots will probably be the ones we stick with for the remainder of the game. They'll have decent dodge and evasion, and they will give us +1 agility, which will also help our dodge and evasion a little bit more, our initiative. And also will reduce the cooldown of sprint by 5 turns. So this is going to be my plan. Alright, Leonie, let's give you a talking to. Welcome again. What can I get you? I've got some super steel that needs shaping. I see. So what do you want me to do with it? Create some super steel fibers. No problem. I'll get to work. I'll put the products in the container when I'm done. Okay, here we are. Mechanics 27 and tailoring 109 now for this. Oh, we can do a summary of the character. We'll skip it today. Just don't tell anybody. What else has been going on? A few things, I suppose. But we'll talk about them as we wander around in the cave system, which is where I think we're going to go. I think it's time for us to clear out some Death Stalkers, viewer. We're going to give it a try. We're close to leveling up, and I would like to hit 25 if we could today, and begin working on biology. 2,500 more experience points. We could probably get that by taking out the Black Crawler. But, oh man, that's an ugly area to be adventuring in. So I think all areas are going to be. Well, not all areas, I suppose. I'm doing too much babbling. I have discovered that for the vast majority of things, which is everything I've tried to create and then see what I get back from creating it, buying equipment, parts for weaponry, and then selling them back to the merchant is not a profit on hard mode. Not unless you probably take mercantile to lower the cost of that purchasing from the merchants. As such, I will only from now on be purchasing extra stuff for weaponry if the thing I'm selling is worth significantly more than the amount of money the merchant still has on their person. Okay, what are we doing, Tim? We're getting 2 of these. You know, you could see about making normal cave hopper boots. It only has a 2%. Well, and only even 1% armor penalty brings our armor penalty with this armor over 15%, which means that we lose the bonus dodge and evasion. Let's take a look at what we can make with this anyway. So no matter what, we are making infused leather. Okay. Cave hopper skin can be turned into a suit of leather armor. Usually provides only meager protection, but in this case, it has been infused with super steel fiber to enhance its properties. Done. Well, oh, on our cash, we have 9,000 bucks still left. 9,300 after those 3 plates were made. I want to hold on to 12,000 for a jet ski from Ray's in the future, because I refuse to drive around a junk jet at all in any capacity out in the Black Sea much later on. But we won't have to worry about that much money spent on that jet ski until later. We might pick up another set of super steel plates in case I change my mind about the boots. But right now, we're going to make these. Oh, we need... No, this is it. That's all we need. Alright, so let's see. If that was to create normal boots, what would this look like? Oh, man. This isn't all what I expected. Galvanic infused cave hopper leather boots. Tiny bit of mechanical, a bit of electrical, 2% armor penalty, agility by 1, cooldown sprint decreased by 3 turns. And the tabby boots. Movement points increased by 29, movement speed increased by 25, 41 dodge and evasion, action point cost of melee attacks reduced by 1, agility increased by 1, cooldown of sprint decreased by 5 turns, chance to get quickly hit by weapon and armor attacks increased by 1.5%. So we will pick up 10% movement speed, 13 movement points, 5 dodge and evasion, and our agility goes up 1 point. We lose the resistances, however, that are on our Siphoner Tabby boots. But I don't care, we're making these. Done. Then we can break down our old boots. Okay, what's our dodge and evasion now? 196 dodge, 259 evasion. Very nice. Let's go to the Deep Caverns elevator really quickly and grab the 2 Reggie mushrooms, which have respawned here. And then we go to Oculus. It's the closest place to the caves that I want to be at. And time for some adventuring. We need some food as well. Why don't we have more agility? Oh, we have this area we haven't explored yet either. Down by... We saw the ledge here by Oculus, and those 2 Deathstalkers scared me away. But I want to explore other areas in the caves today. We can get more mine shrooms. Hello, Siphoner. Goodbye, Siphoner. A tongue. can always use tongues. Tongues are delicious. Where are we going? Ooh. Not directly that way. Okay, oh god, they did respawn. Okay, this is good enough. Let's move up. Twice. Pre-med. And set some on fire. Set one on fire. That one will burn to death. We will slow the big guy down. Put 2 temporal distortions on him. And run around the corner out of line of sight. Well, that was interesting. Another wounded one got a chance to go first. With 23 hit points, this will kill that in 2 turns. That won't be enough damage to really harm the Goliath that much. And it's no longer slowed. How many more turns on that? 3 more turns for that. It sounds like this, however. I should point out that the Super Steel Spear would not be very useful for us. Because I am not getting close to those things. One more should probably guarantee the Goliath dies. There's another Goliath. I can't remember where it's located. Oh, nope, it's just a normal Azrai. Alright, not bad. That was easy. Oh, no! There is another Goliath! Alright, let's move up. Smack it very hard. Stun it. This way I don't have to worry about it interrupting my psi abilities. And loot the bodies. I want to explore this area and all of these ones that have Death Stalkers and that did not explore west. We left a quest down here from an age ago, and we're going to get it completed today if we can. The Terry and Laura Baker quest for Southgate Station. Uh-oh, Tim. This is an awkward place to be for this. Should be out of range. Oh, not quite. We won't be out of range of cryokinesis. Or maybe we are. The bugs have no way of reaching me. So as long as I stay far away... Yeah, we're too far away from them on this side. We can use this to our advantage and pummel them with fireballs then. Set both Goliaths on fire. This one looks like it took more damage. Oh, I can't use recursion, unfortunately. I'll use a grenade. It's a little faster. And give chase. Aw, boo! Can't hop over this in combat, apparently. And they're too far away for a recurrence. You just watch them burn to death. Oh, Mr. Goliaths. Of course, we had to search all the corpses. I like that the little ones are the ones that have the carapaces, but the big ones are the ones that have the insectoid glands. Good thing we already have a very high quality, whatchamacallit, carapace if I cared. We're going to leave all this garbage someplace else. I like leaving it in one of the barrels up these stairs. That's what we're going to do. By barrels, I meant this junk pile, which probably already has 5 carapaces in it. 4. Okay, so we don't need any of these. They're all low level. Can't do anything with them. Or we could make leather armor using them as another component, I think. No, you can't. Not leather armor. They're using tactical armors. Tactical vests. Okay, now we can loot the rest of these mine shrooms and lake poppies in peace. What can we talk about, viewer? What's going on here? We talked about the future games I intend on trying to play on my channel. I still have not gotten around to recording the last of the Eador, the very ending. I really should do that right after this video is done. This way, at least, once again, there is a recording of the end of Eador Genesis up, New Horizons, up on YouTube. And then we can replay the 2 shards to get to that point together, if I'm still around in the summer. I would like to record Legacy of the Ancients, and maybe even The Legend of Black Silver again. And maybe Ultima Underworld and a few older games I own that I've played through multiple times before. I miss those old games, and it'd be fun to fire them up again. Especially Legacy, my favorite game ever. I'd like to play it one more time before I go. There's a red dream mushroom here. That did not go where I wanted it to, but we're not in combat. And the... I was about to say, siphoners. We get 3 of them today. Quite a few things for our trouble. What do we earn? 63 siphoner leather. This is the highest I think I've gotten off corpses so far. We can make some leather armor using this. The lower quality one, at least. Then, of course, if you cycle it, should give us more points. Yeah, 68 points, more scraps than rat hound leather tends to give. Now for the tricky rooms. More side beetles and or crawlers slash deathstalkers. Oh my goodness. And they're right here. And there's a bunch of them. I say any big one we can set on fire would be amazing. We set 2 of them on fire. Killed one and have another on fire too. Okay, that miss would have been really bad. They'll still get psionic... Oh, do they not get psionic synergy if they're running in fear? I guess I'm okay with that. Oh, maybe their brain cases have to be open for that to work. That glass is going to use its mirror image. Yeah, mirror image spell. I need to wait one more turn to try setting it on fire again, since it has agoraphobia. Can I hide here? I cannot hide there. Bats! Where am I, Mr. Oh, Azra, you are around the corner. Oh, I didn't have to do that. We could have walked up and poked it once. Yep, dead. Here I am complaining. Well, not complaining, but noticing that we get no big carapaces, and then we get 2. Lower level than what we're currently using, though. I'm never going to be back in this room, I think, so I'm just going to leave some stuff here. As we explore the last of the caves. That stalkers were in this room, and they're likely still in this room. Where are you? There you are. So let's sprint. After we shock this. We needed to do more damage than that, Tim. It's worth it. We incapacitated it, not that that will help me. There we go, never mind, it helped me a lot. Can we get away from the room? Nope. Actually, yes, we can. We can very easily just run out of the room. Okay, and now we let hyperallergenic fade. And we regenerate automatically. Nice. Shame you can't get Death Stalker armor somehow from these creatures, but you're not allowed to get that. Only allowed to take their tails. Guess it would be kind of freaky if you were wearing like a scorpion's carapace. Would be kind of neat though. What are some games? Have I played any games where you fight scorpions? Dungeons and Dragons, the Tower of Doom. You fight little scorpions in that one. That's a 4-player beat 'em up in the arcade from an age ago. Quest for Glory 2. You fought him in the desert. There must have been scorpions in one of the Eye Beholders. I think there was a Scaladar, a mechanical scorpion, in... What was the game? I didn't finish the talking podcast effectively I did during that game. Dungeon Hack. Right, now where are you? Are you down here? We're in combat. Why don't we put on some fire? Hello, Death Stalker. I caught you early, apparently. Oh, whoa! What the heck was that? A awesome misclick ran me around the stalagmite there. And now we're going to miss a bunch. Thanks, game. And there's another Deathstalker. This is separate from the one we just fought. Wow. And this click cost us a kill. I hate that games like this do not have an undo move button. That is so frustrating. Just don't misclick is the answer to that, I suppose. But it's really convenient to have an undo move when you haven't done it. Well, then again, you can't have it in this game because of traps. Because if you knew where the trap was... Well, if you die, you're going to hit reload anyway. I guess if you hit a trap and you just feel like, I'm going to reload, nothing's going to stop the player from doing that either. Alright, let's do this again. Is it here? No. It's not worth it. This is not worth it. Taking 25% of my life in a single hit is not worth it. It's not worth going through this room. And waiting 30 seconds for Hyperlevel Direct to fade is also really annoying. I think we use shields, use your fire, and run into the room. See if you can start combat right away, if possible. Remember, Tim, that this area's on fire now. Oh, wow, we bumped into it. That works for me. Please don't misclick again, game. Good. That was one of two. I don't know where it is. But if I don't want to die, we have to run. Oh, we're back at the Mindcracker sledgehammer. I don't feel like doing that. That was... I've been mentioning how every room, nothing is insurmountable, but that room felt really insurmountable. Incredibly so. Stealth... Gigantic side beetles are not something I feel like I want to fight. We will go back here and kill off these Deathstalkers, the one that's left. I like to search the room. Even though there's nothing in it, we're still going to do it. Nothing in it, I mean, there's... To my recollection, there's nothing worth searching in most of the caves. Which I actually like a lot. It makes sense that you wouldn't find a whole lot down here. There's probably nightmare stories about how difficult this area is, and no one wants to go into this area. Right at, good God! Right at the tail end we get hit. Look at that, viewer. 1/3 of our life from a single hit. Sounds like a pig area. Oh, we're at Dude's place. At least we get to regenerate here. My goodness, these Death Stalkers. I can't tell where they're going. Normally I'm pretty good at predicting it, but not today. Oh, and the fire died. I keep hitting the wrong button for my flares. So if I run up, I can... Yeah, we'll stun it. Smack it. Set it on fire. Okay. All of that for 2 cave ears, a red mushroom, a mine shroom, a lake poppy, and some rubble. I haven't found all the obsidian shards, so it looks like this is a spot you might want to go. If you haven't cleared them all out yet. Haven't acquired them all yet. Okay. Worth the experience points, though. We're getting closer to leveling. 500 more. Yeah, the Death Stalkers are worth killing. We have enough to fully charge you with a normal battery. 100 charge battery. Well, look at the lake poppy while we're down here. All that morphine will be useful, as it is in real life, too. There we go. Even left some fog of war here from earlier, I see. Let's get that all mapped out. There's at least a crawler on the east side, and I think some siphoners. Hello, little guy. I was about to say, as a crawler, I can hit you, but can I? Can I hit you? Just one of you? Wow! Oh! We gotta help the poor siphoner. Normally, I only see the monsters fighting each other when it's the Death Stalkers versus the Rat Hound Alpha over by where the whatchamacallit was, the Rat Hound King. And definitely not in this area. Almost leveled. 150 experience points left. There's enough experience points in the Minecracker area for that. If I really want to go back there and give it another attempt. I don't really want to, viewer. That was not a lot of fun. Let's go to Dude's home, buy the other 2 juices, and go back to our home and store all the bug bits we've been picking up. Hey, dude. I'll take 2 more juice from you. How's my knife holding up, by the way? Knife is holding up. Can use repair on our spear. All the bits go in here. I forgot I was carrying around galvanic foam padding. And more quality 63, which we don't need the 59. Because we can break it. I like collecting this stuff, the highest quality I find for some of this stuff. Which is why you see me still holding on to types of leathers that I'm never going to do anything with. And we can make some repair kits out of all this silliness. How's our armor holding up? Ooh. Can use a repair here. Okay, and now we'll head back out there again. By the way, I'm not complaining about the death stalkers. I love them as an enemy. I'm probably one of the only few people who actually really enjoy fighting them. They're tricky. Their AI is pretty smart at hiding. I like the threat that they pose very much. My complaint about them is not them. It's the amount of time I have to spend waiting around through their attacks when all is said and done. You do not want to go this way, Tim. It's so long to go a different way. This is going to bring us out by some side beetles, and I would like to not do that. We don't need to visit the Lost Vault again, or we're not going to. We'll come all the way around then. And we're not going to do the Minecracker. We'll probably just leave that one unfinished. Or level myself up a little more before we handle it. Oh, we left the Deathstalker corpse here. No tail, unfortunately. Except the one that we can tell that allowed us to kill it. Our food expired, Tim. Nothing here should have respawned yet. I forgot about the cave ears. I'm not planning on using cave ears for very much any longer, so they can just stay here. We already jumped in those holes. So time for some pigs. We'll kill all the animals again. The exact opposite of what Noah did. Let's go, pig. The warthog is by far the most dangerous thing in this room. Oh, there's another one. It also might have seen us. We need to get between both these pigs so they can't charge us. That's a really awkward charge. How's that happen? And we leveled! Searching corpses during combat. As well, apparently. Okay. Take more hearts and bear leather. Bear leathers? Bears? Boars. Let's go ahead and make some... I'm saying all the wrong words today. Make some low-quality armors out of these. Break them down. I would like to go to these areas and explore west. So that's what we're going to do. And then I guess while we're here, we can explore this facility that we see in front of us. Oh, we leveled, Tim. We did level. I'll have to go check on my build before I spend the points just to make sure. And I'm content with where they're going. So let's explore this area first. Kill the... Hopefully we won't have to kill too many rat hounds. You don't see me switching to the knife because I don't want to waste the energy on normal rat hounds. There's a whole battery we don't need to expend. And yes, viewer, more leather armors. It's one of the perks of having all this tailoring. Or even a little bit of tailoring is useful for this. These are more greater repair kits, fabric repair kits, and those are used to keep all that delicious armor we're finding and higher quality for more cash. Where are we going? West and west. I don't think we have the perception to see what's back here with a 7. Oh, and I didn't bring any perception goggles with me anyway. Oh, I forgot I made these. 94% detection goggles. And we're leaving our gas mask at home at the moment. It's probably a mistake. I should actually bring those other, the other goggles. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this room. I like it less now. Oh, more pigs. Pigs are fine. I saw the cave ears and did not react. Really? Good for that boar. Oh, should have dodged. Should have dodged him. You're very lucky. Wrong target for that. Oh, another fluorescent snout. We didn't get all of those, apparently. My goodness, we're going to have to go back to our home again with all these hearts and intestines we're grabbing. I guess we will grab some cave ears then, too. Is this the room with the small hole in it with the trap? No, it's a different room I'm thinking of. We should get the connection on our map. Oh, that was kind of dumb because I'm going that way anyway when I leave this place. And we can go back to our home, store this stuff, level up. And I think we'll be able to convert some of the biology we have at home, all those hearts, maybe even some adrenaline glands, into actual usable components. But we still won't be able to make anything significant until a little later. Nothing in the backpack. Terry Baker's keycard. This keycard was found on the body of a dead man, which was located in a remote cave. The card has a label that reads Baker. We've already dealt with the fiends who killed them. Okay, let's explore all of this. There are a few other areas we still need to explore in the caves if I want to fully map it, including Minecracker area, but I don't really want to do that particular zone or room. I think I will head back to our home. So we have some juice left. And then pause the recording. See how long I've been playing for. Feels like about 43 minutes to me. And if so, we'll come back and maybe try to get down the side of Oculus that we had been at earlier. Left the door open. That's very unlike me. Hold on. I'll have to open again, apparently. I have garbage I don't want. Hopefully you guys can hear me, by the way. I just realized the microphone's sitting a little bit further away from my mouth than I normally would like it. I think it's going to come out okay. I hope so. Alright, Tim. Let's make some repair kits again, since I just seen we have 188 of these. Alright, so viewer, I will be back. I'm going to pause the recording very quickly and look at my build. Give me a second. Alright guys, let's go ahead and place some points. So melee, as usual, goes up. Evasion always will be going up. We'll take a few more points in metathermics, as we're using that for our damage. And then that leaves us with 25 for biology. So we'll go ahead and do that. No feats. We do get another spec point. So it's going to be Pyromaniac for us. 35% extra damage now through the burning effect when we hit someone with fire, assuming it sets them on fire. And now, I can finally begin breaking down... I didn't think this through. All of the bits. I should have taken them from this first. Or not all the bits, but a good many of them. 189 hearts, weighs 247 pounds, viewer, just in case you did not realize it. I better have, however, the ability to, extract humor. There we go. And all the blood still weighs 200-something pounds. My goodness. Well, I do not like how you sorted that. How about... Can't do adrenalines. We need 40. 40, 55. Can do mind shrooms. Can do salivium. Can do mind shrooms. You never ever have enough ampules. There's never enough of them to fulfill the needs of what you will require when you finally break down all the creature bits you've been holding on to. We're about to run out, and I need to purchase a great deal more. I think all the rest of these require... Because we can make acid. I bought it here for a reason. $40 quality siphon. Oh, hold on. I have a boning knife here. We can equip that. And that will give me what I need, I think, for the adrenaline. No, it does not. What's my... I'm not going to eat under pie then for it or the like. We'll just put this back. Okay. We want to extract humors again. Get even more blood. Oh, our juice expired. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. Acid. More blood. Might as well break down the siphoner leather while I'm here now. Or create siphoner leather, and then break it down. That's a proper way to phrase it. Is there anything else? We can break down the blue eels. Blue eels are not a plant or fungus, Tim. They are, in fact, a living organism, so you have to put them over here. In real life, I do stuff like this too, viewer. It's sad. But everything is nice and organized as close as it can be. I don't think I've shown a ghost face to whatchamacallit. So, why don't we handle that as well? And why don't we also click off of this so I don't accidentally create something with that ghost face? So I think that has to go to Mr. Ford. All the rest of this requires higher biology than... Most of the rest of this requires higher biology than I had. Not the sharks, though. $2.99 stacks of blood since we started playing the game. Oh, maybe it was the Phantom Jelly. It's one of these two we haven't shown him. Let's take both of these with us. And let's head over to Junkyard. Now that's ominous. We were told there was a door in a back alley that the free drones wanted us to go to, in order to help them move equipment. We had to knock several times here in order to gain entrance, but the door is open. We'll take a peek at that after we're done with Geezer Ford. We'll check Khalim's bar as well while we're here, and see if he has any other fish. I should have done that first, but the only fish I think we're missing is the shrimp. And I don't think Halim ever sells it. Based on 50 cheat engine recycle merchant inventories where he just didn't sell it. Hey, Geezer, worry about that fishing challenge? I caught a phantom jelly. This is indeed a real phantom jelly. Some folks can't tell the difference between these and Spectre jellies, but it would be obvious to anyone who's not a damn rookie. Good work. You still got more to catch. Need a shrimp. I should point to Geezer's sword. Geezer forward. There's your shrimp. Right there, you, sir. Laser cat. I left it in that pile, apparently. Okay. Let's see. I was about to say that Fixer does sell higher quality, as you can see here, headband components. Another perk about biology is we'll be able to start making these soon. I'll be able to make some now. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put 5 points into electronics. I'll have to do that next level. Okay, there's nothing here I think I want then. Oh, hold on. We did not learn morphine. Or Aegis. Or an adrenaline shot. Really? Guess I didn't need them before. Because I still wasn't sure. 220. I wasn't sure if I was taking any biology. Yes, technically I was still unsure even this morning if I wanted to take mercantile and just drop biology and say, no, we won't actually make anything with all those bits we collected. We spent too much time, viewer, collecting those bits for me not to actually try to use biology now. We still don't have any high enough level to make anything useful. We need another level at least. I think jumping beans in particular are what I like, and being able to make my own morphine shots. Not that we're really going to be struggling for money too much more. Kareem. We'll take those two. Before we go in there... Oh, you know what? I didn't check how long I've been recording for. Why don't we check the free drones really quickly and see if they do need assistance? I'm just gonna leave all this stuff here at the moment. Need some more of this behind. Since I'm in the area, I'm going to leave a few other things here. As well. So I intend to sell this. And these can be used to help repair things. I should take this with me, because I'm going to forget where I put that. And these should come back with me too. Now, what on earth happened here that this door's been left open? Oh, I hope you guys can't hear the refrigerator at the moment. That's gonna be so annoying if you guys can. I apologize if you guys can. Alright, let's look at my gear really quickly. We lost quite a bit of 90 durability on this. This is because we were walking through fire earlier. That tends to damage armor. Barred from the other side, huh? What could be on the other side, I wonder? Well, the answer to that question. Protectorate are waiting for us. Our food just expired as well. Some good eatings in here. Protector are here, then there's no free drones here any longer. Two ampules. At least the doctor here knew to store them. Unfortunately, he didn't survive. No corpses here or anything either, huh? If I remember correctly, you can't really get to where the Protectorate are in this place. I think we need a higher perception to find a secret passage that we can crawl around in to reach them and kill them piecemeal. Yeah, we don't have what it takes. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Which is honestly my preferred way to deal with the Protectorate anyway, because they have lots of good gear we can sell for cash. Hutchesar have been killed, and recently, by the looks of it, is what that said. Of course we're going to break down all her stuff. You didn't think just because she was killed I wouldn't take the clothing off her body and break down her favorite weapon, which is a garbage knife. Ah, poor Hutch. Take the lantern too. Another can. Oddity item. Don't need actually lantern with us. Maybe I should keep it with us, just don't keep it charged. How much does it weigh? That's acceptable. We could probably set dynamite in this room. Walk out of a different shaft, and when they all walk in, sprint for the exit if we just wanted to run. But I would like to avenge the fallen here if we can. And I think we can. Protectorate, hello. Great defensive line they have. I'll use a focus stim and a morphine here to help us. The two Protectorate will be immune to being set on fire, but not these guys. We critical the heavy gunner, so I'm going to recurrence him. perfect HE grenade. You are on fire, sir. I don't feel like being sniped by 2 snipers, so we're gonna run around the corner here and just end the turn. Getting lots of misses today. Man, a 94% shot missed. I'm going to walk out and we're going to use an adrenaline so I can put a dilation on one of these to stop her from sniping me as well. Our morphine just expired. Didn't need it in the end. I shut the door because it's my belief he did not have the action points to open that door and get us. Or snipe us. I want him acting as a wall, so we're going to stun him. Alright, and that's it. Hutch and... what was her name? Can't remember her name. Sarah. Was it Sarah? Are now avenged. Fun little fight, that. Search all the bodies. We'll leave this stuff in the vents. I'm sorry, in the shelter that we don't want. Let's see. Took no damage from that. The morphine blessing came into effect again, I see. Okay, so let's start breaking down stuff. Someone's wearing garbage-heavy boots. Just break those down. This armor is probably not worth repairing, so we're just going to break it down for bits. Sledgehammer off the heavy gunner. Broken down. Overcoat's not the best, but might be worth bringing back. Perception goggles. We already have some somewhere. Decent sniper rifle. Good assault rifle. Daggers scrap. Always worth repairing and then selling goggles, I think. Helmet can be broken down for bits. As can these boots. Not very good. Metal armor is worth keeping if I can hold on to it. Ooh, garbage pistol. Same with that knife. Of course, here with an extended magazine. More goggles. Better armor. Break you down. 7.62 Reaper extended magazine. That's a decent one, too. That's probably worth repairing. Oh, and the riot gear is worth repairing, too. Okay. Let's break down some of these metal bits for parts. For repair kits. Then we can repair some of this stuff. Not crap. Let's Start the riot gear. It's worth a pretty penny. And then that overcoat. We've got 4 advanced repair kits. We can repair. Let's start with the Reaper. That's worth repairing again, I think, for full repair on it. And then we hold on to the other 2 for our own needs of these repair kits. Okay. Let's finish. Oh, we're still overburdened, Tim. We don't have to be. All right. Let's keep. Let's leave if I can. Oh my goodness! Look at all the dead free drones piled in a giant pile. We'll come back. Actually, I'll off-screen search all this stuff and do some more inventory maintenance, guys. But I think we've been playing for an hour, so we'll stop here. And I'll probably do some selling and more repairing and more inventory management off-screen. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to make your suggestions, or if you have any thoughts on the Super Steel. I am thinking the 177 should be used to make a weapon. I think that's probably better. For when we do swing, we want to do as much damage as possible, but I'm not 100% sure. More dodge and evasion could also be really useful. Could also wait, of course, until we get back the results of what Fierce Infinite Leather will do, because it will depend upon the quality of that as well. And I should have shown you guys what the weapon would look like, but I want to find electrical dischargers. Maybe we'll be looking for that off screen. In any case, thank you guys for watching again, and I will maybe see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.